Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the US World Cup 2024. It is the top of the hour, which means it is time for another match. I'm Fire Rage. Bulbman is currently eating something, but he is also here
Excuse me?
moment.
I said hot dog eating contest a banana. That means it's already done.
Wow. Okay. I was expecting that to take a lot longer.
That's why I said hot dog eating contest. Have you never seen them where they just yam a hot dog in one?
No, I have seen that before. I just wasn't expecting. I was not expecting it at all.
Come on, man. Do you not believe in me?
All right, my
anyway,
bad.
Sweden, Thailand. We've got seed 15 versus seed 21. With the way Lesberry and Kadama were playing, it could very easily be a much higher seed that Sweden are facing off against. Scylla, Andros, Seepin, Phelan, Yagoko, Lightning Fox, Melwem, and Trumpetino make their case to move on to the next round, to round of 16, and Thailand staring them down on the other side. We're straight in. We got the rolls already. Was that 20 and 20?
I think they rolled at the exact same frame, which probably made them get the exact same roll. But yeah, Sweden coming from a winner's bracket last week, losing 5-0 to Australia, the super team, I would argue, in the tournament right now, next to the United States and Korea.
I could agree with that. I could agree with them being one of the tier 1 teams. Very much looking at a top 3 finish for them.
And Thailand coming, I believe, 5-2 against Singapore. Very strong on Hidden in particular during their losers bracket match for Singapore. So I'm expecting them to pick into that and some free mods. We'll see what Sweden opts to ban here.
I think this is a matchup of the ages. Considering how Thailand were playing last weekend, they were looking like a top 8 team. They were really on form for the round of 16. But this is not the round of 16. This is the quarterfinals. We've got harder maps, we got a different map pool, and we've got bans and picks coming through for these guys. It is Thailand first ban. They will be taking a map out of the pool immediately. And it's No Mod 2. Fiery. It's the stamina flow aim test. Pretty expected, maybe, against Sweden, against Andros. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say pretty much expected for the most part. They weren't too confident in speed during their matchup against Singapore, and it's not really too surprising that they'd want to get rid of it against Sweden. They had a fairly solid score overall on the speed map no mod last time, 3 million overall. So definitely something they can play. Sweden.
Oh my!
I'm honestly not surprised in the slightest.
Okay, guys. Look, I've been saying for most of the week how Hidden 1 and Hidden 2 are eerily similar to each other. It may not look like it, with Hidden 1 being wider, bigger, more difficult reading jumps. Hidden 2 being more difficult to read stacks. The rhythms available in that map really testing you on your hidden reading, on your mechanics, on your execution, even. Yeah, getting rid of both. I can see it.
Yeah, for those wondering, double banning is allowed in this iteration of the US World Cup, since the pool size, well, not the pool size, the pools are not really slot pooled anymore, so generally speaking.
It's funny to me to see both Hiddens banned back-to-back immediately. Like, they had no question about that. They didn't even use their timer.
After Thailand's overall score on some of the Hiddens last week, it's not horribly surprising to me, all things considered. I was expecting a Hidden 2 ban, and I think either Hidden 1 or Hidden 3 probably would have worked fine for Sweden. Not too sure what Thailand's going to ban, and they're just going to get rid of speed. No speed!
Now, that's interesting to me, banning the DT3 rather than banning the free mod 2.
They do opt to leave that free mod 2 stamina speed pick open.
In which case, let's look at the round of 32. I like to make the connection between No Mod 2 from round of 32 and this free mod 2. And Sweden with a near 4-way. 4 S ranks and it's 3 S ranks and an A rank for Thailand, so maybe a good ban for them would have been the free mod 2. It will be the DT3 instead. Bigger circles, slightly faster. Almost similar on the tapping strain, I would say. So, a more consistent, a much better ban in parallel with that No Mod 2 from round of 32, doing their research.
Is
And their
overall.
first pick.
I imagine Sweden's probably going to be going into free mod 2, just seeing the bans that they saw. Thailand, not too sure if they would want to go into Hidden 3 right now. They might just opt to pick a free mod. I wouldn't be surprised to see free mod 4 picked here. We'll see what they opt to go for. Nope, it's going to be Hidden 3.
Ooh. Okay. I can see this. What's this map like, Fiery? How does it compare to the two hiddens that were banned by Sweden?
It's a lot more tech-oriented, I'd say, and that's a fair amount of 200 BPM bursts. Hidden 1 and Hidden 2, I think, are a lot more accessible in that regard. Hidden 1 has pretty much no bursts at all, and Hidden 2 is a lot more finger control-oriented at 185-ish BPM, so... Main focus on this, though, is definitely slider aim, cut stream aim.
I would say, yeah, it's the flow aim here that is the big divider. You're not looking at wide angles, you're not really looking at reading rhythms. It's flow aim, it's slider aim, it's technical. It can catch you off guard if you're not ready. And Thailand saying to Sweden, you're not ready.
Yeah, no, the hidden roster on Thailand is definitely something to behold. Les Perry, Gadama, Chess, and Depi Force last week, pulling over 3.4 million on the, I'd say...
it was a masterclass.
I'd say probably similar-ish Hidden 2 last week. It's probably the most similar to this here, but obviously higher BPM by about 40, so we'll see if that makes a difference. But the roster is going to be the exact same for that.
There was really no true parallel to this. Maybe the only true parallel to this being even Hidden 1. Much more so. You could even go as far as to say the free mod 3 from round of 32.
Yeah, I think that's probably a decent enough parallel to what you'd see here.
Here we go. We got 2 minutes to decide the first point. CS 4.5, 6.73 stars on Hidden. Sweden going with Scylla, Phelan, Andros, Trumpetino, and Thailand. The roster of the ages is Kadama, Lasberry, Depi Force, and Chests. Here to fight it out for your amusement on Symmetric. Don't look away. It's gonna be electric.
Fairly short map, all things considered, too. 2 minutes, so some of these early misses actually are going to be pretty important, just like that. Trumpetino already with the first miss.
So Trumpetino down through the intro. Can't hold through that flow aim, and there it really is, the flow aim being the decider for that combo. Trumpetino down and Andros following suit. You see again, Lasberry though trading. It is 3 FCs to 2, and this will be over in a flash. It's going to be tight all the way through. Hold your combo as long as possible. Trumpetino down again. Phelan following suit. 3 FCs to 2. We're already a quarter of the way through. One big section done, another coming up. Decelerating streams hitting. Yet again, the flow aim being the decider on this. Phelan, actually, that was a Bancho miss. Has the full combo still. Hits a few 50s, but holds the combo through. But gets buzz slided, as does Kadama. 2-1, still Sweden have an eye in. 140k advantage for Thailand. It is going to take a couple of misses for them for it to turn the tides to flow back towards Swedish shores. Right now, though, into the outro, they're looking good. They're looking strong, hitting all the buzz sliders.
Low accuracy
and now it's the
from
cut-stream
Chess
show.
helping.
700 combo on 3 players. No supporting combos able to be built. It's Debbie and Chest both missing at the same time. Scylla has to hold through this outro. There is more than enough time in this pick for him to clinch it for his team. Big slider happens. Calm yourself down. Last big section to hit. Some free combo in some pretty stacked streams. The buzz slider's not catching anyone. We're looking at slider aim in this outro. Hold your nerve on the buzz sliders. Combo is coming back. And it's Lasberry. Oh, it's a huge collapse. 6 people in the lobby, all missing at the same time. Scylla, no support. Chests fending them off. Lesperi with a 500 combo doing just enough to see Thailand through on this point. 300k across the board and then a gigantic 900 for Scylla. But the consistent team performance on Thailand means they edge out their first pick, their first point. It was looking dicey, but sealed and secured and on their side.
Scylla with the obvious outlier performance there. Thailand overall, though, team consistency on that. No one below 400k on that for Thailand. Sweden averaging about 300k on all their players. Just overall a team gap on that. Skill tried his best. It's not going to be enough as we get into Sweden's pick now. Follow that up.
And what will it be, Fiery? Considering the speed bans, and we did mention the 3 mod 2 earlier, do they save it? They know that that is a almost surefire pick for them at some point. But do they pop it early or do they save it for late? What do you reckon?
I think just to get a point on the board, they might opt to go for it immediately, but they also do have some other options. I think DT1 wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea here. That's a lot more burst heavy than stamina heavy, but nope, they're just going to immediately go for it. Free mod 2, out of the way. Get it out of the way.
In the ghetto in Mexico.
Hope you like speed. And stamina, because that is literally all this map is.
There is a little bit in the way of the aim, though. The flow aim on some of these bursts can catch you off guard. You've also got to contend with a mod as well. It's AR 9.5, so on 246 BPM, it does start getting a little dense. Pick your way through these patterns. But I mean, with the way Scylla just played on that hidden, it's almost definitely him coming back for hidden on Sweden's side.
I actually would not be too certain about that. I might...
Are you sure?
Yeah. Last week, for the Free Mod 3, which is the most easily comparable map to this, Trumpetino actually took hidden on this.
Ooh,
and
okay.
Andros took on the Hard Rock. So we might be seeing Jageko, Trumpetino, Andros, Melwem. That was the last roster.
Okay,
Nope, it's going to be Scylla.
That fits the narrative of the no mod 2 in round of 32 as well. So, yeah, I could see that.
It seems like Scylla is going to be coming in for it, but definitely going to be seeing Andros on that Hard Rock. At the very least. Hinamon coming in for Thailand, swapping out with Depi Force. It's the only roster swap for Thailand.
And that's it, they're sending it.
Let's see if you're correct. If Scylla opts to take the hidden here, I imagine he would, but Trumpetino is also capable of doing the hidden. Nope, it's going to be Scylla. Got Kadama to counter on the hidden and Chess on the Hard Rock. Otherwise, standard mod combinations for both teams here.
So one swap out for either team. Melwem coming in over Phelan and Depi Force, their highest scorer on that hidden, swapping out for Hinamon. Thailand on no mod. Both players coming in for no mod. Some early misses. It's really easy to mind block the start of this map, but it does become more generic as it gets further through it.
Fortunately, the map is also 3 minutes, so these early misses at the very start, not going to be the end of the world for either of these teams. So. Right now, it's just Chess really having
section claiming chest right at the end. It's looking good for Thailand up to that point. The accuracy is keeping Sweden in the lead, but they did have the combo advantage and still do. But it's 300 recoveries for Sweden now. No, down goes an FC from Melwem in a bridge section too. Intensity picks up again. Will that miss matter? Hinamon dropping, Kadama dropping. It's 1 FC now. Lesperi the only one, and it goes down. Full collapse from Thailand. No combo to speak of. Andros following suit. 500 gone. With Trumpetino on that no mod. Safe and secure 800 combo. Halfway through the map.
This is a pretty nasty fourth man cap, unfortunately, I think, on this map, and I think Sweden was aware of that. Thailand just don't really have...
not happy on Hard Rock on this.
Yeah, Thailand just doesn't really have a fourth player on this, unfortunately, and that's making all the difference right now. Alongside Trumpetino's Nomad FC, still holding strong on that.
Kadama down. Support is there. Chest is holding combo. May have even been an issue at the start of the map that we were not aware of. All the shakes on Hard Rock could also be a factor. Scylla down on Hidden. Speed getting to him a little bit, but able to put up a consistent enough combo to get 300k for his team. Chest's passing the 100k mark. Hinamon missing 2. It's pretty clear-cut at this point, Fiery. Trumpetino, the real standout performer on this. Sweden, yet again, having one spearhead player to put a huge score up for their team.
Thailand, outside of the fourth man syndrome, pretty consistent team score from them overall. Just unlucky that they don't really have a fourth speed stamina player for this. But Trumpetino pulling it through. Not going to be the FC, but basically close to it.
Oh
Andros
my,
with an S rank.
S rank for Andros. How many slider breaks did you get?
Going by the 50 count, probably at least 4.
Yow.
Well, somebody's got to do it. Honestly, Chess didn't do that bad. 8 miss is not that bad. All things considered, if you can't play speed. I respect that. Honestly.
Hey, no. Yeah, respectable performance for a fourth man syndrome. It's okay, it's okay. It was not your pick, it was your opponent's first pick. Potentially their most confident, and that is why you have banned out the other 2 maps in the pool that cater to that skill set. We're 1-1. It's best of 9 now. We have very few speed maps left in the pool. We have very few speed presents left in the pool. The bursts in Ignite, to my knowledge, the only real tapping strain left.
I guess
But
we could
outside of
kinda
that,
argue.
where do Thailand go now? They have no more Hidden to play with. They have the free mods if they want to force Sweden to take a Hidden, but still on that Hidden 3, the performance was there. Where do we think it goes, Fiery?
I was gonna say free mod 1 kind of speed oriented, especially at the ending there, but I'm not too sure.
Free mod 1, just a nerf test.
Yeah,
And there's only 2 bursts in that map right at the end. You could double tap them, they're all stacked. It's nothing like that though. It's not 270. It's down as low as the Note Mod 5, AR5, 133 BPM.
yeah, this was kind of expected. I'm actually kind of surprised Sweden didn't ban this out instead of Hidden 1, maybe. I feel like they probably would have had a better chance on that, all things considered. Thailand...
Now, it's interesting, the comparison between this and the No Mod 4 from last week. Because the reading is on No Mod, you can kind of just learn to tap through the circles. It's a bit like learning an AR0 map, right? The circles are already on your screen, you just need to learn the correct order to click them in.
Yeah, and
But
just muscle
neither
memory.
team played this last week.
Pretty sure this was banned against Thailand last week.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
This was not picked in the Australia versus Sweden match, so it's going to be their first time for both these teams picking into a no-mod reading map. But if you're aware of some of the Thailand players, you kind of know just how demon these guys are at low AR reading. Deppy Force is a standout player. You've probably seen him in a lot of reading-oriented leaderboards, kind of just demolishing them. Chess as well, not bad at this type of skill set at all.
So this map, have you studied? Have you learned the rhythms? Once you know the song, it's pretty intuitive to figure out. Have these players done their homework? This might be the most circles you will see on your screen this weekend.
Rough start for a couple players here. We got Soft Bunny, Lightning Fox, and Trumpetino. Not having really the best time on the accuracy department. Or the combo department for a lot of the players, really.
People syncing up, linking in. Trumpetino on 92%, Lightning Fox on 93%. Scylla finding an early drop. They settle into the low approach rate. Phelan and Scylla against just Epiforce at the moment. Phelan goes down. It's the 1v1 now. Watch the support. Watch the combos on every other player. Lead shrinking. Sweden do have the early advantage. We move into the rhythm on these sliders. The second circle underneath the slider head. If you're following that slider, make sure you snap back to the right place. Blames no one. Picks up a little here.
This accuracy from skill is disgusting, I'm not gonna lie.
Through that little section, lead has shrank and moved over to Thailand. We get back into the cut streams. What will change? These are big combos on the board, Fiery. Any one of them goes down, it makes a huge difference, and it is Minor that drops. Phelan follows suit. Soft Bunny next to fall. Chests as well. And it's a big drop for Thailand, and Sweden holding strong. Lead rocketing over to their side. The cut streams are hitting now, though. Any chain misses, you lock yourself out of this stream, you lose a large amount of points. Epiforce just cannot do it alone. Against this huge combo through the ending from Sweden. 200,000 points advantage for them.
Yeah,
They take the no-mod reading against Thailand.
Epiforce trying his best there, getting the FC, but Sweden doing actually a pretty decent job on that, all things considered. Skilla with the obvious standout performance, but not too bad from Phelan either. They solid 97%.
Gets the FC. Not even the highest score in the lobby. It's 98% for Scylla that takes it. Just goes to show that early miss, late miss. As long as you have that higher accuracy through your score, through your run, you won't suffer for it. Sweden definitely not suffering. Taking the break point. It's their pick now. They can consolidate it. Where do they go, Fiery? Is it the DT1 time?
Most likely, I'd say, yeah. They could probably also, since they have a break point, go for something a bit out there. If they want to go for something a bit more RNG, you have the Nomad 1. Always fun to pick into the aim-oriented picks. Hard Rock 1 also might not necessarily be a bad pick here for Sweden, all things considered. That also is... There's a speed-oriented section in that map, which can definitely play a factor into that. But nope, DT1.
It is the DT1. There are 7 note bursts in the middle of the solo on that Hard Rock 1. So, you do get tested. It is DT1. It's the AR 10.3. 3 minutes long Frostborn map from 2014.
Shout out to all the
I'm pretty
old
sure
men.
everyone here will be familiar with.
The famed Ignite Community Choice 2014 winner. A TV-sized version of this, at the very least.
This, the full version, this much more in line with the old style of mapping. Stutter steps. There are awkward patterns that you would not see in a more conventional, generic, comfortable aim map these days. But this was not made to be comfortable. This was not made to be generic.
Frostborn just kind of has that inherent mapping style that lends pretty nicely to generic aim as a whole, even if it's not intended to be as such. Back in 2014, this was probably the most comfortable DT map you could realistically make, I'd say.
I'd say one of. There's lots of factors that don't make it so. You have to stop and start your cursor quite often, but at the same time, with the way that old players snap so hard, yeah, I could see it. A fair description. We got 3 minutes of DT, 10.3 gameplay coming your way, 7.6 stars, one of the highest rated maps in the pool. And there's a few 13s, there's a few 16-note bursts, so they will catch out anyone who does not have their tapping hand on today. Andros in the lobby, Yageko, Trumpetino, and Melwem staring down Kadama, Lasperi, Miner, and Master, trying to make this a converted breakpoint for Sweden.
I think most eyes are probably going to be on Andros. Most people are probably familiar with him.
He is the highest rank, I think, in the lobby, but Master is there too. I'm unsure what their rank comparison is. Let me look that up real quick.
I think Master might be higher rank. I think he's top 50 right now.
Oh, it's close. It's close. Master's 52, Andros 70.
So just out of the top 50 range. But yeah, Master also known for a lot of DT aim-oriented scores. Not too surprising to see him in the lobby.
So yeah, this absolutely in his wheelhouse. Yagako finding a miss, but it was Kadama to break first in the intro. This map, not about the intro though. This map all about the verses and the chorus. It's Kadama and Miner on that burst, moving into the chorus jumps. They find the issues, they find the break, and Andros following suit. High accuracy won't save you if you have low combo, man. It's 400 for 2 players on either team. And support pretty even. Big jumps coming up. The staccato square claims Yagako and Miner. So it was just the supporters that fall. Slight advantage for Thailand moving into the second verse.
Very slight too, by a 50 combo margin from Kadama and Andros, but Andros with the high accuracy is still keeping Sweden in this. Only, I think, 100 and 1 miss right now.
The burst claims Miner again. The accuracy falls for Thailand, gives a bigger lead over to Sweden. And hey, combo's no good if you can't keep your accuracy. You can't fend off any full combos. But full combo falls. Trumpetino is down. Master and Lasperi still holding strong into these repeated triples. The big jumps hit, and it's combo through for Thailand. Master falling just before the end. And they see the place that they are sat in. They see the FCs, they see the 600s, they see the slight advantage they have on support. They gotta hold strong through this final chorus. Vital, they keep their cool. On the other side, Sweden did not maybe expect to be chased down this relentlessly. More staccato squares, big burst, Melman falls, but Lasperi follows it up. It's just the supporters now, it's the combos that have been building in the background. Andros, 800, Kadama, 800, but falls, drops on that burst, and it's Andros to bring it home for Sweden if he can hit this outro. A huge score. And that was closely fought. 300k might not suggest so.
I think most of that comes from the act difference alone, honestly. Andros, 99.3 slider break, and Trumpetino as well, 98.6. Highest accuracies in the lobby by quite a fair margin there. And Melwem, 900k score. Very solid team performance from Sweden on that pick.
That was very well matched from both teams. It's a converted break point, but by the skin of their teeth. They were behind in combo, and it really is the accuracy fiery. They pull through. Their nerve holds. And they're 2 points up. The breakpoint conversion successful. Thailand to pick next. Try and stop the bleeding. Where do they go? The Hard Rock hasn't been touched yet. No mod has been left pretty well alone.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think Thailand would want to opt into Hard Rock, all things considered. We'll probably be seeing either them stick with no mod oriented maps or just go into free mod. I think free mod's probably the more likely option. They got a couple choices in free mod. They got big circles in free mod 1. the Big Black, and Free Mod 4, which is a anti-mod map, AR8CS5. So either mod you take on that is going to be pretty difficult.
Well, they've got another minute. We'll see what catches their eye. Oh, yes! Yes!
There we go.
Finally! It was banned against us. I didn't even get to play it. At least I get to cast it. Free Mod 3. The Quick Brown Fox, the Big Black. Mapped by Blue Dragon. Also now known as Miss Magius.
A fan favorite map, I think.
The fan favorite or fan? I don't know. I think the Big Black is a map you love to love as a low ranker, and a map you love to hate as a high ranker. I don't know what your thoughts on that are.
Well, if that is the case, then Thailand definitely has an advantage here.
This is 2 minutes, 20 seconds of Premier Osu coming your way, guys. Someone has to take Hidden, someone has to take Hard Rock. But really, you can just play it on whatever you're not mind-blocked on. I think it was said during the pool showcase, even. OD7 as well, so accuracy is not going to be lost on the tapping, I don't think. It's all to do with the slider ends.
I imagine Andro's probably going to be taking the Hard Rock just to follow suit on Thailand. Would not be too surprised to see an overmod from Thailand on the Hidden here if Les Perry and maybe Deppy Force, if Deppy comes in on the side of Thailand. Would not be surprised to see... Actually, Les Perry goes on the Nomad, but I would not be surprised to see a double Hidden from maybe Kadama and whoever else comes in, nonetheless. It's not going to be Deppy Force, though.
It depends on whether you've learned this or over-practiced it. Like, flip a coin, honestly. This might even be picked as a coin flip map. This kind of resets any momentum that could be going either team's way. Like, when you joined this game, when you signed up to this game and watched the World Cup for the first time, saw the maps, awe-inspiring performances on them, were you ever, in your wildest dreams, imagining Big Black being in the World Cup? Be honest.
No. Not really, honestly, and I don't think a lot of people expected it, considering how many people are mind-blocked on this.
Hey, you get what you ask for, you know? If you want more iconic maps, we'll bring you more iconic maps. We'll put the Big Black in the map pool. We'll put Flame Wall in the map pool. We'll put Cycle Hit DT in the map pool. Anything goes. It's the Osu World Cup, baby!
So many people missing on that one pattern already.
It's scrappy, it's a fight, it's 15k to Thailand, it's more, Diagaco missing, Lasberry following it up. The slider's going crazy, so many slider ends dropped, all of these hundreds on these slider ends. Was it a tap? Was it a miss slider end? Who knows? We can go back at the end and see, but, well, you can never tell. 50k for Thailand, into the break, they've got the combos, they see where they're at. Question is...
To be fair, that beginning is probably the hardest part of the Big Black, especially if you're...
No. These streams, for some reason, they sound so out of time with the backing music. And then you've got the squares. They hit. Buzz sliders coming up. Anyone could miss on this. You mistime it, you tap too late, Andros does, they misses. Melwem, Hinamon following up. Some real casualties claimed by these buzz sliders. Chests as well is down. It's 400. Kinamon is down. It's Lasperry. Yagako was holding does still holding a combo. It's brutal. Bancho does not know what to do with any of this. You miss in an instant. You gain your combo back in an instant, and Lasperry makes it through. 600 combo. Lightning Fox with 400 trailing close behind. The Swedish are still in this. But it is an advantage into extended square pattern. Don't miss the slider heads. Kadama drops. Melwem drops.
It's just Lasperry right now, though.
600 for Yagako. He hadn't dropped at all. 700 for Lasperry is not going to fend off two big combos. And Sweden now are in the lead. There's no big buzz sliders coming up again. That's the last one. We're into the outro. This is the mind block section. The big jumps, big sliders, and big space streams are here finally. Lightning Fox drops the combo. I assume that was real.
even then, it's not going to make a difference because no one on Thailand can hold a combo to counter Lesberry, and there goes Lesberry. It's over.
They're all gone. It's just 1k for Yagako. He doesn't hit the ending. The Mind Block pattern claims the big combo in the lobby. Nobody ends with any form of combo, but it's 600,000 points for Lightning Fox, for Yagako, against the 700,000 for Lesberry, who cannot quite do enough for his team. And, well, that was fun.
That was definitely one of the scrappiest maps I think I've seen so far. Just trying to build anything
I
you
love that from start to finish. Map of the tournament for me, honestly.
It's a shame you didn't get to play it. I would have loved to see you play it in Hard Rock,
Yeah,
all
man.
things considered.
They were scared of me. It's my aura.
The aura emanating from this guy is incredible. Breakpoint for Sweden. They get to capitalize on it and see if they can get to match point here very early on.
Alright, let me calm down after that. I need a moment. Sweden's pick. Thailand going with the coin flip, losing it. They pick heads, they get tails. And they're chasing the tail of Sweden, who have the chance to convert another break point. Well, what's it going to be? After that, you can't really say there's any favor to any skill set. It's just a full reset.
I think probably the most likely is sticking with the Hard Rock pool here for Sweden. Would not
I
be
could see
surprised. DT2 and DT4 also could all be valid options for Sweden. Any of the Hard Rock or DTs remaining, really. I think that's probably what you're going to be seeing them stick to.
My eyes are drawn to Hard Rock 1. I don't know what you're feeling about that.
I can see it. It's a lot more awkward aim-oriented than it is speed, but there is a speed section, and going by how Thailand hasn't really had the best speed roster, wouldn't be too surprised to see them go for it here. But nope, gonna be Hard Rock 2, best map in the pool.
Oh, okay.
Not biased.
Right. You want to pick small circles after playing the big black?
I respect it. CS, almost CS8 on this one. Well, highest circle size in the pool by far. This is a pure raw precision test.
It really is. You get a bit of a chance to settle in at around 200 combo. But that's it. It's a huge precision test. The jumps, if you could convert them to the same size jumps on CS4, they're huge. They're ginormous. And there's a little finger control section as well. The flow aim isn't to be scoffed at.
The middle section in this in particular is a very flow aim intensive section until, of course, that's where it becomes a bit more of a aim precision.
Yeah, it goes from precision aim, a slowdown, precision aim, finger control, and burst flow. But it's all a timing test, really, Fiery. You're going to be seeing some low unstable rate on this map. The rhythm is simple, and as long as you're timing everything correctly, all you then need to do is read and aim, put that cursor control into good use.
I'm very interested to see how this pick goes, because I don't necessarily take any of these players to be hardcore precision. I guess Deppy, maybe, but not really on the Hard Rock. You mostly see him no mod precision.
Yeah, I see that. I could see that.
Kind of interested to see how this one goes.
It's a tough one. It starts up pretty quickly. There's not long to get your bearings. You can see the large gaps in the patterns appear immediately in Melwem and chests are down. If that is a harbinger of things to come, we will see. Big jumps claiming Hinamon 2. The early advantage for Sweden.
It begs to repeat here, you can miss on literally any pattern in this map. It is not by any means free combo at pretty much any point in this, and you're seeing that in droves right now. Andros and Lesperi the only ones holding on to even a semblance of combo at the moment.
I actually give the advantage on this skill set to Lesperi. I'm surprised Andros is doing so well, but on the other hand, he's a mouse player, and weirdly enough, it is a lot easier to be precise with mouse. I see much more success on small circle patterns for mouse players than I do for tablet. Easy to shake off a note, especially at this circle size. We're seeing that a lot with Deathby Force and chests. Kinemon also struggling to keep combo. And it's Andros, it's the mouse stability really keeping Sweden in this, and pulling away too.
The overall team score is what's pulling it away more than anything.
Is down! It really is on any pattern. Right after the bursts, he drops his combo.
Everyone on
Sweden.
Sweden.
There's nothing on the board. It's just Andros. He's gone. Oh. But this is signed, sealed, and delivered already, especially with a miss from Deathby Force. It's 100 combo for chests to try and do something about this, but that he will not do. Especially with that miss. No combo left. That lead will not move. The score will not move. It's a pretty confident 220k. 2.2 mil, sorry. Missing a zero somewhere.
Skill and Trumpetino with very solid recoveries during that burst section in particular helped push the score lead just that much more in favor of Sweden. Andros with the standout performance, obviously, but Lesperi not too far behind, but it was those supporting combos that definitely pushed Sweden over the edge there. So they get their break point secured and match point now.
Yeah, match point to the higher seeded team. Where do Thailand go now? They are in control of where this match goes.
Banger.
DT2, okay, wing my way. We got 4 minutes of flow aim coming your way.
Fairly
Tell us
popular
about this map,
with
Fiery.
everyone, I think.
It is, yeah. What do we got in store, though? 170-ish BPM. CS 4.8, so, well, not quite as small as CS 7.8. You have more circle to click, and you have more circles to click.
One of the longer maps in the pool, too, even after double time.
Going from one of the shorter maps to one of the longer maps, actually, and going from one skill set to another, precision aim to, would you say precision flow, even?
I wouldn't say hardcore precision. It does test your precision a bit more with the CS almost 5 on this, with no mod, but I'd say it's more oriented towards that flow aim aspect more than anything else.
And it's old patterns, too. Old patterns do not do what you expect them to do at any point. So we look at the AR 8.6 on DT, so it's a pretty comparable approach rate, AR 10.1. OD 9 on DT, though, goes up to 10.4. Going to be a big accuracy test, and we'll be looking at the wiggles. We'll be looking at the more Kirby mix style patterns than the flow aim. We'll point them out as they come up. But who can hold most consistent? Who can hit the most patterns in a row that divide up this filler flow aim? You got 4 minutes to do it. Show your stuff. Leave it all on the table. For Thailand, there might be no more.
See how fast everyone settles into the map here.
Oh, chests. What are you doing? Where's the smoke coming from? Wiggle hits, claims one on Sweden. And through this intro, it's only one combo. Hinamon, no, gets rapid triggered. Nothing to hold. Sweden have 200. Looking good, but another wiggle coming up. They have advantage through the intro. Wiggle hit by 4, missed by 4. And it's a full combo down. It's Lesperi versus Scylla at the moment. Another wiggle hits, claims a couple of the recoveries. And some more straightforward patterns to come.
It's going holding on to the FC currently. It's making all the difference right now. Phelan as well with a fairly solid recovery countering the Lesperi combo himself. So just that one combo lead for Sweden right now. That's making all this difference. And just overall team consistency as well. Solid recoveries from pretty much everyone there.
Oh, drop a recovery combo from Phelan. An extended stream pattern to come. A wiggle hits and Lesperi is claimed. Combo is down. Andros falls soon afterwards, but Scylla now left unchecked. 800 combo is a huge hurdle to overcome for Thailand.
Chess is countering Melwem right now, but it is that unchecked combo from Skilla
Wiggle
making
hits.
everything.
Hinamon and Melwen down. And what can Thailand do about this?
They're gonna need Skilla to miss like pretty much immediately right now.
Team consistency now actually on the side of Thailand. They do have the supporter combos that are there. Scylla though, it's the same story as Hidden 3. He's the standout for his team, the star of the show right now, and Kadama loses the supporting combo, as does Hinamon. And Chests drops could be fatal. There's a third of the map left to go, and Scylla combos. Buzz Sliders pose no issues as well. It's the Scylla show right now, folks. 600,000 points through these flow aim sections. Not claimed by any of the Kirby mix style patterns. The wiggles, he is able to keep his cursor control pretty...
Oh, there goes that.
There goes that. But he's done enough. It's 700k. Lesperi is no threat. He cannot peak any further above around 750k. And he would need it. Andros is there to fend him off. 700 combo had been built while we were looking the other way. Sweden. Into this final flow aim section, and Andros not gonna miss. That's it. It's signed, it's sealed, it's delivered. Sweden with the final point on the board. A break point of Thailand's Wing My Way pick, make it 6-1. Barring any huge chain misses from the entire team, they send it in. They send it home.
That was an aura pick from Thailand, though. I respect it. 3 misses from both Skilla and Andros on that. The 2 carries.
It is the
on
800k
Sweden.
from Scylla that really seals it. No answer to it from the Thailand side. Lesperi trying his hardest. 560k, but matched by Andros. It is unfortunate, but they cannot repeat their stellar performance from last weekend. They go down in top 24. Sweden advance into the second round this weekend. They move on. The great performance from Scylla. He was the real standout there. Andros as well, supporting tremendously. Playing great on the Hard Rock 2. Putting up, doing what he needed to do on the DT2. A few points looked close, but ultimately, the luck lay on Sweden's side.
And Thailand's going to be out of the tournament, as you said. Sweden continues on. They still have one more match that they have to play this week. We'll see what that is once more of the losers bracket matches are done. Since we still have some matches coming up. In about 10
Indeed
minutes.
we do.
Got Brazil versus Ukraine. Another losers bracket match, and that's going to be followed up by Poland and Romania. And then after that, we already actually
what a storied match.
We already actually have one of the other matches as well. Chile versus Sweden is going to be the final match for today. But yeah, as you were saying, Poland,
so they
Romania.
play later. Okay, so Sweden, Chile play later at, I think it is 20 UTC, 8 p.m.
You would be correct.
So Sweden now have to go away, decompress, unpack that performance, get ready to face the giants of the losers bracket right now, the 7th seed, Chile. For now, though, Brazil, Ukraine, starting in just 10 minutes. We'll see you back on the stream, followed straight away by Romania, Poland, a match with a lot of history in it. Don't go anywhere. I've been Bubbleman. I've been joined by Fiery Rage. Thank you very much for casting with me, Fiery.
It was been a pleasure always.
And we will see you in 10 minutes. Take care, guys.